Isn't it just frustrating how evildoers get away with their deeds? You may have siblings who make your life hard, and they seem to be favored by your parents. Your teachers tend to be silent as you are publicly humiliated with bullying. The courts show bias and favoritism towards certain demographics, making you feel forgotten and excommunicated from society. In this message, I will reveal why the children of Lucifer, or narcissists, tend to get away with their cruelty. I myself have experienced great humiliation, but I choose to be selfless and testify only on the appointed time. It is more fulfilling to help others who have taken the time to hear me, man and woman alike. Think of that one time when you were casted out without any regard to your well-being. You battle it all alone and feel forgotten and used. It appears as if the whole world is against you. But I say to you, chosen ones, that it is. Remember that Jesus said it first. If the world hates you, remember that it hated me first. This was Jesus giving us a warning to prepare the chosen for what they will experience. The entire world is against you, and sadly, wants you silenced. Some even want you dead. Yes, chosen ones, they would be happy to hear of your destruction, to hear that you were placed into an insane asylum. They want to hear your financial ruin. Yes, chosen ones, they would be happy to hear of your destruction, as you stand confused to their hate, trying to maintain strength in a world filled with people who leech off of the strength and endurance of others. The weak only survive because of the strong. So then, the weak cannot have morals, because morals are meant for the spiritually strong. This is why narcissists need to feel that they're stronger than you with their attacks. They need to feel that they are above you, because deep down, they know that you are the strong one. Deep down, they know that they are weak. The weak cannot keep their word because integrity resides only in the righteous. True strength comes from God. True strength, which comes from God, is when a person has control over themselves, because no external power can stop you. It is your internal dialogue that moves you forward in life. With enough money, a person can buy their way out of punishment in prison with bail. Undocumented crimes go without investigation because justice intimidates the prideful. There are certain crimes that are not even known of because people never said anything about it. It was never reported because certain people would rather keep the peace than to administer justice. Certain people would rather selfishly hold on to their normalcy and their comfort than to uphold what is right. You see, the reason why your oppressors can get away with their wickedness is because they have help. You may have initially thought that they simply escaped by their own manipulation, but this is not true. The wicked work in packs. They have no power alone, but must derive their power in groups. They test how far your forgiving nature will stretch, then go running to their friends when you've had enough. Because they know that others who are like them will defend them. I do not tell you this to make you even more angry or to make you vengeful, because you are to leave vengeance to God, and God's vengeance is the best vengeance. I say this simply to raise awareness to the truth, to what is truly happening. Remember that one time when you spoke out on the atrocity done to you and everyone blamed you? They ridiculed you for pointing out what your aggressor has done to you. They do this because they are reflections of each other. If they side against one another, they side against themselves. This inside job is the most shocking because the ones who you thought always loved you show you who they truly are, leaving you with thousands of racing thoughts that you can't even catch up with to verbalize. Birds of a feather flock together. Let not their teamwork intimidate you, because this is why God sent me. The beginning of a new age is upon us, and that is why you must band with me, not to view me as a random YouTuber, but as an actual priest, because that is what Yahweh called me. With that being said, take some time now to cool off and know that I love you. Continue to be strong, because if it wasn't for your strong-willed nature, chosen ones, your strength would have already depleted. Continue to trust in Yahweh, no matter how obnoxious and secular society grows. They want you to feel left out, but thank them, because they caused you to turn to God with even more passion. They have chosen the destination of the lake of fire, which burns hell itself. I know that you were bullied. I know that you may have been sexually abused, and you had no one to turn to. I know that you have been forgotten. My spirit weeps for you. But darkness does not overtake the light. The light always pierces through darkness. Your pain will be the medium for the light to pierce through, and you will emerge from this as a champion. The very purpose of my channel is to ban everyone who carries the marking of God. Because if the wicked band together, then why can't we? Imagine what we can do if we band together, chosen ones. Together, our love in Yahweh will be a beacon of hope for everyone who has been outcast. Let this channel be the safe place for those on the verge of suicide as a result of continuous abuse. A vulture does not attack prey face on, but waits for when they are weakened to feast. They continue to attack you, hoping that they will bring you down, hoping that you will become exhausted and finally give in, but you just continue to rise back up even stronger. And so the cycle continues because you simply will not give in. Bystanders look and admire your resilience to see what else you will do for their own storytelling and propaganda. Essentially, bystanders see your self-help as help. Let me say that again. Bystanders see your self-help as help, but they have no idea that your strength is from God, and He is your help. They laugh now, but soon they will stutter. because evil never prevails over good. They simply have nothing to lose. That is why they behave this way. Your enemies are actually weak. They are all cowards. They would never play fair because they are like children trapped in adult bodies. You are the example of true maturity because you maintain your inner peace despite their many attacks. You defeated insanity and hopelessness for years. So now, all that is left is your reward. Because if your attackers need help just to attack you, it proves just how strong you really are, chosen one. Yes, I'm speaking to that man who was thrown into the pit and left for dead like Joseph. Yes, I'm speaking to that kind woman who was mistreated, who was objectified by those who she wanted to help. I am here to be your refuge, and I vow to do what God has sent me to do, which is to heal. The miracle of spiritual healing is the greatest kind of healing, because the spirit is all that matters. I am not here to just speak on problems, but to be the very solution. One video at a time. Your healing will be the catalyst of your wisdom. Now that you know why they continue to attack and how they get away with it, I recommend that you watch this video to learn how to deal with them through wisdom and not anger by watching this video.